Hollywood heartthrob Brad Pitt is in town, and he has a new leading lady.
It really is an honor to have him here, and I know for some of my staff and for bragging rights to my children and my grandchildren, a real treat for me as well.
True, he came to Washington with Angelina Jolie, but after yesterday's photo op with the Speaker of the House, it won't be long before we stop talking about Brangelina and start the breathless whispers about Brancy. They looked so natural as they stood outside the Speaker's office yesterday that the Washington sketch began to wonder how Pitt's films might look if he decided to team up with the 68-year-old Pelosi. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. A married couple discover that they are both assassins hired to kill each other, but Jane Smith, played by Pelosi, convinces John Smith, played by Pitt, to adhere to the Geneva Conventions and to abandon inhumane interrogation techniques. The Mexican. Working for the mob, Jerry Welback, played by Pitt, tries to smuggle a gun across the border, but his girlfriend Samantha persuades him to renounce his NRA membership and to join the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence. Meet Joe Black. Joe Black, played by Pitt, is the Grim Reaper who has come to claim the life of businessman Bill Parrish. But after falling in love with Parrish's daughter Susan, played by Pelosi, Black decides that Parrish can live if he renounces the Republican Party and makes a sizable contribution to the Democratic National Committee. Card shark Rusty Ryan is part of the most elaborate casino robbery in history. But after a chance meeting with Pelosi, Pitt decides to turn in his co-conspirators and agrees to report all their proceeds to the Internal Revenue Service. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Benjamin Button has a rare condition that causes him to age in reverse. This turns out to be fine with his lover, played by Pelosi, who explains to him that everybody in Washington acts more childish the longer they remain in power.